Welcome back, guys. This is Leadership Lessons with Luke, and this is day 2 of training, recap, vlog kind of thing. So let's hop right into it. The first thing we did was learn how to play 64 squares, the big activity that will be saved for last. So the best advice I can give is to stick with the 4 P's: presentation, play, process, and personal story. Yes, the 4 P's. Those are very important, and it kind of helps like guide you through the activity. So once you're done this, you move on to the next. You know what I'm saying? Guys, obviously remember to leave instructions in your story. We also have the 5 questions. Did you notice? Why did it happen? Does it happen in life? Does it happen in school? Does it happen in life? Does it happen in school? Who, what, when, where? Who, or something like that. And then, what we do now? What we do now? Yeah, remember that. Especially if you're doing this activity, if you're the facilitator for this, those 5 questions are so important, and it is really how you get that deep discussion going.
I know me personally, I dictate the conversation and I like to put it a certain way. So this is my first opportunity this school year to really fix a big issue, because I do want to get better at this, and I know I dictate and I like the conversation to go my way because I'm a control freak. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I need to remember the 5 questions, sing the song in my head, and try not to control and be with the outcome.
And for the personal story aspect, try to make it broad, something they could relate to. Alrighty, so the next part I have for you guys is the big 3 things we learned today. 1, yes, and. It helps any positive. It makes everything positive. Yes, I broke my knee. And I'll get better, and I'll be able to play soccer again. An example. It just makes your life a lot easier, and I'm trying to live by it, and I've been trying to live by it since last year. It can be a little tricky at times, especially when you're kind of stressed out, kind of stuff. What was that? I'm talking kind of faster today because I want to get talking to the fun stuff, and I know you want to listen to the fun stuff too. So we have Go Big. How do I explain Go Big? I literally live Go Big. It's confidence, but it's not like too confident. And lastly, we have total support, which is being aware of everything that's going on around you and your environment, and how you can make everything better, and how you can be a total supporter. Like, you know how we were playing partner tag and we had Cyclops vision, we weren't getting the whole picture, we weren't being aware of everything around us. Well, that's what total support is. Once you have that total support, you can be aware of everything going on around you to make everything go smoothly and better. Alright, let's get the elephant out of the room. We got our partners, and we got our t-shirts, and we got our freshman today. Shout out to Nick Giuliani. These shirts are bomb. The design is so cool. And probably Mr. Shields and stuff like that ordered them and all that. Awesome. Shout out to him and Mr. Luca for doing that. And then shout out to Charlotte Roper's dad for sponsoring us. This design, like how the slogan fit in this design, is very cute, and I love it. Yeah, so shout out to them. I know we have a limited amount of time before the first day, so it's really important that you start really working with your partner. I know Monday, Kylie and I are hopefully going to go out to lunch and just kind of go into depth more about all of this beautiful work. We have a main idea, and I know Made in America is this weekend, so I would, 1, recommend getting calls out of the way before. 2, trying to make Monday free. I know you're going to be exhausted because that's really the important time, and it's really the only time besides tomorrow, which is Friday, to really go out and hang out with your partner, you know, get close. Like, I don't know, I really think it's important to be close with my partner. It benefits the whole group in the end. And like, I know I touched briefly on phone calls. Let me go into a little more depth, offer some information and tips I have for you. So how me and Kylie are doing it is the way I kind of recommend. Boys calling boys, like let the boy call the boys, girl call the girls. It just makes sense. It's not weird. So my phone calls last year went a little something like this, and they'll probably go this way this year as well. So you ring up your freshman and you go, type in mom or dad's phone number, and then you go, ring, 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 ring.
Hello, this is Luke Keegan. I'm a senior from Happel High School, and I am in this year's Link crew. May I speak to so-and-so, please? Thanks. Hi, this is Luke Keegan. I'm a senior this year, and I'm going to be your Link crew leader. I am so excited to meet you on the first day and spend the rest of the year getting to know you. Me and Kylie have a bunch of activities planned for you guys today, and Kylie is your other Link crew leader, actually, and she's going to call the girls, or is calling the girls right now. So, on the first day, you're going to arrive at normal time, and you're going to head right into the cafeteria. After a little bit, when school's actually supposed to start, you are going to be, how do I put this? Moved to the main gym, and you are going to spend your morning with Link Room. After you're done your whole morning with us, after we play a bunch of activities, get to know you a little bit, and get to spend some time as a group, you're going to actually get to go to your classes like a regular day. And then you will be dismissed like a regular school day. And then Tuesday, Tuesday's our actual school day, first day of school. Wednesday, we will run like a regular day, alright? Alright, well, I'm so excited to meet you and spend the rest of the year getting to know you and becoming closer. It was awesome talking to you. Alright, I'll see you later.
Boom. That's how kind of I do it. I try to seem personable, real, and I kind of give them a slow down. Okay, so after you get all the phone calls done, this is when you should like start talking, if you haven't already, more about who's doing what activities on Tuesday, our first day of school, and what your tour is gonna be, your theme. Excuse me. Be creative, be out of the box, go big. Yeah, you can find a ton of Pinterest ideas, Instagram, like Mr. Luca said. Okay, so now that we have all the activities, this is like one of the last things I'm going to talk about. And I know this video is kind of out of order. It's kind of just like what came to my head first. And I was trying to get it all out of the way. But anyway, now that we know all the activities, it is really key to start practicing and like not beat it again. But know it until you're comfortable with it. Practicing on family helps. You don't have to know everything. That's why you have a partner, or two if you're lucky. So yeah, you can split the activities up so it's not like you're memorizing all these activities.
I know Kylie's doing count off and name tag. I know for sure I'm doing juggling and 64 squares. I think there's one more, or yeah.
There's list. Personally, I push off until the end. I want to get 64 squares done, so I know there's time for it. It's just how I roll. That's all I got, guys. Thank you for tuning in. I don't know if I'm going to make a video for the first day yet, recapping how it went with my crew and seeing how it went with your guys' crew. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. But yeah, thanks for tuning in, and I will see you guys when I see ya.